and this kind of moves it out of first town in the whole city. What steps can the city of Tallahassee take to ensure that lower income residents are not being displaced by ongoing development? And the second part to that question, if you could throw in the answer to that, to this part, Florida statute allows for at least 2 citizen board members on the CRA, the Community Redevelopment Agency Board. Would you support restructure of the CRA board to include citizen members? And I'll start with you, Mayor Dailey.
First question again, please.
What steps can the city of Tallahassee take to ensure that lower income residents are not being displaced by ongoing development?
Answer the second question first. Sure, I'll take it into consideration. Answer to the first question. Your city's taking some great strides right now. As a matter of fact, if you think about it, we've invested because it's a strategic priority in our strategic plan, affordable housing. We have more affordable housing units coming online now than we've had in the past 50 years combined. And you better believe I support the redevelopment of Ashmore's at one of the most important intersections of Frenchtown to bring back commerce, to invest in small businesses, because this is what the neighborhood told us they wanted to complement the over $6 million that we are investing in the Neighborhood First plan here. We are working hand in hand with the neighborhood. We are listening. That's why we are moving forward. That's why we're investing in bond. That's why I supported over $270 million worth of blueprint infrastructure projects south of Tennessee Street that my colleague voted against when she voted against the budget. If you want to invest in neighborhoods and support small businesses, you want to build affordable housing, it's got to be walkable neighborhoods. And when you vote against sidewalks on South Lake Bradford Road, because that's part of the budget, then you're not supporting your walkable neighborhoods. When you're voting against sidewalks on Stuckey Street, because that's part of the budget that you voted against, you're not supporting all the elements that are so important into making thriving communities and protecting the characteristics of those communities.
Mayor, and before I get Michael's response to that, and I just want to clarify just for the community, you're referring to the budget of the Doak vote, right?
I am referring to the Blueprint Intergovernmental Affairs budget that was voted upon at the end of the fiscal year to begin the October 1 fiscal year. Okay.
Can we just clarify, I guess, with that vote, it was grouped into one budget. That included the $27 million for Doak and those other, I guess, $270 million or so for other projects on the South Side, right?
It included all of the salaries and administration of Blueprint staff. It included every single project that was approved by the citizens of Leon County at referendum. So a vote against the Blueprint budget.
So let me just ask you, I don't mean to cut you off, but I just want to get to the point of the question. The vote against Doak had to be a vote against the whole thing because it wasn't allowed to be pulled out based off a motion that was done by one of the Blueprint commissioners, correct?
Well, I don't know, Mutaqee, because I did not reference the Doak vote in my discussion of the overall Blueprint budget. So if you're speaking on behalf of another candidate,
I'm just asking to clarify that part.
I can tell you it included everything in that budget. But many times in government, what we do is that we will disagree on certain parts of the budget. Mm-hmm. We might not like certain things that are in there. You fight the small battles. You have the discussions. You take the individual votes. But then the budget comes before you, the budget of the government. Mm-hmm. How do you move forward? Mm-hmm. And when you throw it all out and vote no, you're making a statement. You're voting against every project that's in that budget.
Okay.